All right, what is up, everyone? OJ here from Player Essence. Welcome back, welcome all to PE Live. We got a day stream for you guys, and I think we're gonna have a nightcap of PE Live, and I think we're also gonna have maybe even Smash Brothers after that. It just depends. I probably have to go to sleep early tonight, guys, because there's gonna be news on stuff tomorrow. But either way, what's up to everybody? How's everybody doing tonight or today? Tonight for some of you guys. Tonight for the Viking Nation. Today for everybody else. What's good? Good to see people here live. All right, so let's go and get into some ninja news. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the music. That was Persona 3, the battle for everyone's souls. That version of the song was Persona 3. Although there's a variation of that song, like the Velvet Room, that whatever that is. There's a variation in that in like pretty much every Persona. But that was Persona 3 to be exact. All right, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the music beforehand. Thank you for waiting just a bit while we get some more people to file in. The day stream, we didn't have a lot of time beforehand to like promote the stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we're streaming, just because I decided to stream, just because some stuff came up, so I decided to stream a little bit. If you have not checked out the channel today, please make sure you check it out. We had 2 different videos. We had Persona, which we're going to talk about, and we also had a crazy hidden Switch game that people aren't talking about. Yo, what's good? Chibi Vigno, welcome back. Chibi Vigno, welcome back to the Elite Ninja Village. Once again, my man has sponsored up, so I appreciate you coming back, picking up where you left off, so I appreciate the new membership. Remember, Chibi Vigno, that does get you access to our Discord. Gets you re-access back to our Discord, so make sure you check out the community page. It also gets you access to emotes as well, so shout outs to those emotes. If you've got those emotes, please spam it for my dude Chibi Vigno. And it also gets you access to early VODs of our, like, let's say PE podcast and other different streams that I do. You'll get early access to that on the community page as well. So a lot of cool benefits for membership. My boy Itachi coming for us all. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right, so let's see here. So I think that's pretty much it for the ninja news, guys. Yeah, I did pretty cool videos for today. You guys got to check out the, although I made a mistake. Somebody on Twitter told me that I mixed up one of the people on my video for AI, the Summoning Files. Like, I mixed up the 2 girls, so just flip those girls around. But anyway, either way, that was a small part of my whole video. Who cares? Basically the video was like, that AI game looks absolutely crazy. It's made from the same people who make like Zero Escape, so I mean, you know it's going to be nuts. But anyway, a lot of people aren't talking about it. That game comes out, I think, a day before Fire Emblem, which is just, I mean, whatever, you know. But it comes out a day before Fire Emblem, so I'll try to play. I'm definitely gonna play that game, for sure. Gonna play that game. I'm not a puzzle guy, but I gotta play it. So yeah. All right, so let's go and get into the shout outs here. If you're here in the chat, feel free to say hi, and I'll say hi back to you. So, yo, shout outs. Got the co-captain of the Viking Nation, Fury Tiger, here. Good to see you here, my man. Good to see you here. Juan Castillo's here. Dave Gaming, what's good? Joe P. Elite Ninja Joe P is here. Braxton is here. What's good? Elite Ninja Alonzo Vines is here. Elite Ninja Jetty's here. Dank Meme is here. What's good? Chibi Vigno once again. Andre, shout outs to Elite Ninja Andre is here. What's up, man? Good to see you here, like always. Good to see you here. Yeah, Chibi Vigno, shout outs, man. Had to do it to him. Oh, it says that you're a new member. I thought you sponsored up before, so usually it picks up right where you left off. So anyway, either way, thank you, Chibi Vigno. It looks like this is your first time sponsor. I said re-sponsor, so it looks like, no, you're brand new, so never mind. Jazzy N's here. Jazzy, how you doing today? Let's see here. Magnus, what's up? Magnus N is here as well. Party Man, Elite Ninja Party Man. Renangon user, let's go. Is it Kaya? Kaya L, what's good? What's good? Matthew Jenkins, what's good, man? How you doing today? Kimpachi from Hong Kong says hi from Hong Kong. Good to see you here, Kimpachi. Brand Smith, what's good? You're not late. We actually just started, my man. Icy Boy, Elite Ninja Icy Boy's here. K19, what's good, man? Yo, you got you in the background today? What do you mean by that? I got me in the background today. What does that mean? Let's see here. Roundup Penguin, what's good? I'm doing good. How are you? Mo War, what's up? Gabcom21, what's up? Gunslinger 1110, what's good, man? Joker trailer coming tomorrow for DC. DeAndre Jackson, what's up, man? Good to see you here. Elite Ninja DeAndre Jackson. Jade, what's up? How you doing? Danny Ingram is here. Cypher 12, what's good, man? Let's see here. Is it Zudoto? Zudoto K is here. What's good? When did you start the starting soon? You haven't been here in a very long time. I've been doing that for weeks now, the whole starting soon. That's been going on for months. That's been going on. That's been going on for months. Try to make it out to the streams more often, or at least watch the replays on the channel after they're posted. I'm not feeling. I'm okay. You're feeling good. I'm good. Feeling like Kirby eating everything in my path. I'm halfway through this pregnancy. Yeah, it starts to ramp up quite a bit. Baby starts to get like, where's my food? Mom, give me my food. Let's see here. Oh, okay. No, I got you in the. Oh, you got me in the background. All right. Shout outs K19. It's all good, my man. It's all good. Galaxy B, what's good? No, he meant the timer. He said the timer. Even with the timer, that's been going on for weeks now, though. So he said the starting soon. So the starting soon. That's been that's been up forever, right? So we're talking about like this, like the stream starting soon, like just having this. He didn't say anything about a timer. He said starting soon. So that's what I meant, that this whole background with the Sheik and everything like that starting soon. He said nothing about a countdown timer. So I was addressing what he said about starting soon, and that's been up for months. Now, in terms of the timer, that's been up for weeks. Either way, he hasn't been watching the streams. And no matter what way you slice it, he's not watching the streams or he's not watching the replays, because that's been, both of those have, the timer's been up for weeks now, and then the starting soon has been up for months. So either way, so that's why I said, yo, check out the streams when you can. Definitely check it out. All right, so M Williams, what's good? M Williams, good to see you here. Odalius, what's good? Tyler Epic, what's up, man? How's it going? Aiden Quinn, what's good? I'm ready to not play. You keep on going on with this Persona 5's not coming to Switch stuff. You keep on going on about it, and you still haven't given me one good reason why Persona 5's not coming to Switch. Like, you still haven't given me one good reason outside of it's not coming. You know, and you said the same thing about Kill. You said the same thing about Kill or Kill. You said the same thing about that game. So you still haven't given me one. All I need is one good reason why it can't come. I just need one good reason why it can't come. And I'll be more faithful to your cause. But unfortunately, Aiden, you've not given me one good reason. You just say it's not coming. So, and then you also misused my own gift, like my own. I don't know about that one, Chief, the 4th Hokage gift. Like, you misused that as well. So to me, that's a double negative. So that's just wrong. You can't do that. So unfortunately, I'm just going to have to sit here and say that you're wrong. I mean, we just don't know. We have to wait and see. You're just wrong at this point. You're just wrong until further proven otherwise. Let's see here. Mike M is here. What's good? Rob G is here. What's good, man? Good to see you here. Been a while. Good to see you. Nindy Gamer. What's good, Nindy Gamer? He got a timeout for that. He got a timeout for what? Got a timeout for what? I didn't time out anybody. What are you talking about? David FX. What's up, man? Good to see you here. People still talk about this damn Avengers. Good. Hopefully you guys enjoy your Avengers. Everyone's talking about Avengers. I don't really care as much. It's like, it's cool, but I'm not really going to seem like a smelly, stinky, whatever. What's stinky? Oh, what is this? Player Essence donated $20 to myself. Toby Blaster! I Toby Blastered myself. Player Essence donated $20 and says, since Buck Bumble is my favorite game, I will play the theme. Yo, Andre, is that you? I Toby blasted myself. It's like, where's my wallet? I was just like, here you go. Let me just give myself $20. Okay. And yes, I am correct. I'm right. I'm gonna play my own theme because that's my favorite game. That's my favorite game. So we must play. we must play the Buck Bumble theme. We must play it. Yeah, man. You guys let me know how it sounds. Bump to the bump to the bump to the bass. Practically, OJ gave $3 to YouTube. I gave $3 to YouTube? How? That was through Streamlabs, not Super Chat. If it's Super Chat, then yeah, but Super Chat takes 30%. But Streamlabs, how this was done, it's either a small percent from PayPal or it's 100% through me through Streamlabs itself. Yeah, not Super Chat. It's not Super Chat. Super Chat, I can't do certain things with Super Chat. You'll always see if it's Super Chat it's neutered, man. Because Super Chat, YouTube be taking too much percent. So super chat, you only get like the little pop that says dun, 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 like with the Sheik and Zelda. I mean, it's cool, but it ain't no Toby Blaster. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no Toby Blaster. And like Streamlabs has like the different variations, the different type of jutsus. Super chat's evil. Super chat's Orochimaru. Let's see here. No, it's all good though. No, I appreciate any donation, guys. I appreciate anything. What's up, Big Mo? OJ finally. I finally admitted it. Max Augustine says Buck Bumble. Nintendo Arc. What that means? I don't know. What do you think it means? Nintendo Arc. Nintendo Rack. What do you think it is? So guys, you guys know Persona 5. I did a recent video on that. Hopefully you guys all watched it on what that could mean. Hopefully you guys watched my video this morning at 6 a.m. Or you could have watched it at any point until now from 6 a.m. my time, 9 p.m. Eastern, or 9 a.m. Eastern, to where you are at this point. Hopefully you guys saw my video where I went in depth on it, but I want to hear you guys' thoughts. For those who don't know, Atlus released a teaser site for Persona 5. It says Persona 5's teaser website launched. One more information incoming on April 25th. Atlus has launched a new teaser website for P5S.jp, teasing one more information for release on April 25th. The source code on the website features the following hidden calling card. Calling card, April 25th, 2019. We will show you a new Phantom Thieves that will turn the world's cognition on its head. We are energized by voices that seek satisfaction. Once again, we will take your heart at the, Ryogoku Kogugigan from the Phantom Thieves. April 25th is the second day of the Persona Super Live Peace Sound Street 2019. Welcome to the Number Q Theater concert at that place in Tokyo. After the initial tease in December 2018, Atlus officially announced Persona 5 The Royal for the PlayStation 4 in March via 30-second commercial. More information on that will be announced on April 24th, the first day of the concert. So we're getting information on April 24th, the first day of the concert. And then 25th, the second day, there's going to be more information on Persona 5S, whatever that game is. As you guys all know, the trademark Persona 5R was trademarked earlier last year, and that turned out to be Persona 5 The Royal. So this is going to be Persona 5 Switch, no, Persona 5 Special Edition, Persona 5 Soup, Persona 5 Spatula, Persona 5 Super. What do you guys think it's going to be? Let me know what you guys think it's going to be. It's funny because Gamatsu's in shambles. Give me 1 second, guys. You guys tag me what you guys think this is going to be. I got to close this door real quick. Gamatsu in shambles. They are hoping and praying this isn't Persona 5 for the Switch. Gamatsu is in shambles. They're out here talking about, oh, well, this is the arena fighting game. This is another dancing game. This is something. They do not want this to be Persona 5 on the Switch. They do not want this to be Persona 5 on the Switch. They really don't. Yo, shoutouts. Shoutouts to Ryu Kage. With a $2 donation, it says, here's my free super chat YouTube gave me this month. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Do appreciate the $2 donation, Ryu Kage. Do appreciate that. And once again, Player Essence, I appreciate the $20 donation. So I think this is the first time ever. Player Essence. I bodied myself with the stream boss. So I beat up myself. And then on top of that, I am the top stream ninja of my own stream. That is a Player Essence first. I am the top stream ninja in my own stream. So I mean, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I mean, they're a first time for everything, right? I'm gonna go and put myself up here with the 20. So there we go. Persona 5 Shill. Persona 5 Shill Edition. Persona 5 Switch, baby. The Rev says Persona 5 hell out the money Switch users. That the Persona 5 on Switch is gonna cost $90. Talk about Switch tax. We got Switch we got Switch domination tax right there, bro. We got that big tax. Got that big boy tax on the Switch version. Aiden Quinn says, okay, so I'm gonna stop this charade. I do believe it's coming. You gotta be dumb to ignore all the signs at this point. I just like getting y'all all right up. I learned a lesson with Kill La Kill. Well, here's the thing, Aiden. You might be right. You might, maybe it's not coming. Maybe it's something else. You could be right, dude. Matt New says dudes don't want the Switch version to outsell the PS4 and PS3 sales of 2 million. Well, that was 2 million a long time ago. I think there's a lot of people who've been buying the game, to be honest. Like that after the Royal was announced, there's some people that have been going there and buying it. So I'm guessing that it's going to be more, that they're well over, but or they're well above 2 million. Come on, OG, I'm in the middle of class. I'll have another night session for you. Jump on, you're good. And William says, I know one thing. If Persona 5 is on Switch, fanboys will be howling at Shin Megami Tensei 4 on PS4. Well, they already are in the chat. They already are in the chat. Like, if you go to the chat, they're like, oh, well, it only makes sense that Persona Shin Megami Tensei 5 comes to the PS4. And, like, I think Switch owners are like, okay. Did Nintendo fans even ask for exclusive Persona? Or, sorry, exclusive Shin Megami Tensei? I don't recall Nintendo fans saying, oh, man, I really wish Shin Megami Tensei was exclusive to the freaking 3DS. Oh, please, Atlas, give us Shin Megami Tensei exclusive. I don't recall any Nintendo fans saying that, especially since Shin Megami Tensei was a PS2 game. It was on the PS2 platforms. It was like on Super Nintendo and stuff before. It's been on Nintendo platforms before, but I don't ever recall Nintendo fans asking or begging or pleading for exclusive Shin Megami Tensei or even bragging that Shin Megami Tensei was an exclusive to Nintendo platforms. So, I mean, cool. Okay, go ahead. Put it on PS4. I don't give a damn. And none of you guys should either. It's Shin Megami Tensei. That's great. If it comes over, it comes over. But I don't ever recall Nintendo fans out here wilding out trying to talk about, oh, well, we should get Shin Megami Tensei exclusive because Persona's exclusive. No, we just got it. It was just given to us, and we were like, okay, and we bought it. Great. But there was nobody out here shilling for it or freaking port begging or begging for exclusive Shin Megami Tensei. Not a single person. I didn't see anybody do that. Even after Shin Megami Tensei 4 and Shin Megami Tensei 4 Final were exclusive to the 3DS, there was nobody out here saying, well, we should get an exclusive Shin Megami Tensei for the Switch. It just happened. And everyone's like, I did not make a single video bragging about exclusivity or talking about how it should be exclusive. So, I mean, like, ain't nobody asked for that. It just happened. So anyway, yeah, but Barbarian, I did see the post on what happened with EA. EA's nuts with this whole EA thing, which I need to talk about that in a separate video, or not in a separate video, but probably in a live stream. We could talk about it. EA's absolutely nuts with this whole Frostbite engine and Anthem, why that game sucked. But anyway, whatever. Let me go over some more shout-outs. So shout-outs to the Twitch fam as well. Nindy Gamer, Solomon Solo 17. Thank you guys so much for coming out. The Barbarian, good to see you guys here. Persona 5 Symphony of the Night. Is that what it is, Andre? Yo, Chupacabra. It's going to be Persona 5 Super Nintendo. Persona 5 on the Super Nintendo. Exactly. Let's see here. Yeah, I really don't care. If they want to put Shin Megami Tensei 5 on all platforms, be my guest. Like, go ahead. Round Up Penguin says, so the 25th is Thursday, so I think there'll be an announcement of Persona 5 Switch and Joker revealed during the Direct. It all fits. I'm so excited if this could be true, okay? Persona 5 Super for the Xbox One, exactly. That's where all the big sales are going to be at, you know? Let's see. Atlas back at it again with the teasing. Oh, they never stop. They never stop, dude. They never stop. It is Persona 5 Surprise. The surprise is there's no game, and it's in fact very late April Fools. Yo, that would be the most evilest, the most devilish of plans. Party Man says Atlas back at it again with the. Okay, I already read that. KJ2399 says sup bro, how you doing today, my man? Let's see. Shin Megami Tensei was featuring Dante from DMC. Okay. What's good Persona Essence? I know I've been doing a lot of Persona stuff, guys. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of Persona videos, but you guys have been watching them. You guys have been clicking on the Persona, so you guys are all ready for Persona. If this doesn't come to Switch, there's going to be mass amounts of crying and whining and complaining. I can already kind of taste the salt in the air, like from the tears if this doesn't happen. Nitro1640, check out my YouTube channel. We streamed Darksiders last night, my man. Hold on to your random questions. Let's see here. Aiden Quinn says P5 Stadia. P5 Stadia. Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. That's exactly what it's going to be. Let's see. Shin Megami Tensei and Persona 5S both going to the Philips CDI. Oh, actually, to be honest, Nitro, it's not up public available for everybody yet. It's just it's unlisted, so you won't be able to see it. But yeah, I streamed Darksiders for 2 hours last night. It was cool. Let's see here. I'm gonna laugh at the tease for an announcement. Oh wait, it probably is going to be a tease of a tease. It's gonna be like a tease of a tease of a tease. Here's what I think might happen. Here's what I think, kind of like Roundup Penguin said. I think that this is what might happen, guys. It might be like this. It might be okay, Persona 5S Special Edition, more information soon or whatever. And then Nintendo announces a direct and say more information soon. And then they even leave us hanging out. And then Gamatsu has another, you know, they build up another clout level because they said no Persona 5 on the Switch, because Gamatsu, in terms of the users, not Gamatsu themselves, but Gamatsu is really hoping that this does not happen. This is the last frontier. This is the damn Alamo or something. This is the last push, the last stand. Okay, man, like they really got their PS Buster guns out, man. They're out there. They're bringing all the reinforcements. They really don't want this to happen, guys. And like, the Switch users are approaching them. They're approaching and they're surrounding the fort very quickly, very, very quickly. And the PlayStation users, man, a lot of them have decided to abandon ship. A lot of them have decided, and I'm a PlayStation user myself, but I'm not psycho. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not psycho like some of these PlayStation users. Like some of these people with this game, like some of these people with Persona 5, they guard it like it's like they have like some type of paid contract to guard Persona 5's exclusivity to PlayStation platforms. Like seriously, they have it like some type of contract, like some type of will and testament. Please take care of Persona. Don't ever let it go to any other system. Like we got a warning shot with Persona Q2 on the Nintendo 3DS. That's about as far as it goes, guys. So yeah, man. If Persona 5 comes to Switch, hardcore Sony fans will cry and whine. They will. They're already crying and whining on. I mean, like if you look at the Persona 5, like the Royal when that was announced, dude. Do you know how many people in there? Oh, you see. No Switch version. Yeah, they're out here dancing. They're out here dancing and doing. They're out here celebrating like they won the damn Super Bowl, dude. Out here like they won Tom Brady's 6th Super Bowl championship, dude. Like what the hell? Yeah. Shoutouts to Nystro1640 with the Twitch follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Fire Nation. Soul of Pyro burns within you, my man. Thank you so much for the Twitch follow. Appreciate that, homie. Appreciate it. Fat Alfred. Shadow King. Oh, hold up. Jade's. Oh, never mind. Hold up. Okay. Gamatsu was setting up the defenses, hold back the might of the Switch. No, it's been so bad sometimes that the actual the owner of the site has to make like a freaking caption at the very top saying, hey man, I'm removing comments from people that are psycho. Y'all need to calm down. Like y'all getting too riled up over a video game, you damn nerds. That's what he wants to say. He's obviously a little bit nicer than that, but he pretty much wants to say, you damn nerds, stop getting so riled up over a video game. Like, it's not real. None of this is real. It's a freaking video game, okay? Like, you don't have to defend this with your life. Like, it's like your life is on the line to defend Persona 5's honor of PlayStation only. This crap was on the freaking PS3, dude. Like, come on. But anyway, yeah. Shadow King says, those who say Persona 5 isn't coming to the Switch reminds me of the people who said Dragon Quest 11 wasn't coming. How right they were. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh my gosh, don't remind me of that era. That was the Dragon Quest isn't coming. Dragon Quest isn't coming. Dragon Quest has been canceled. It's the complete 3DS version. It's not going to be the PS4 version. It's going to be held back. There's not going to be anything new for it. The new stuff is going to be crappy. I mean, I have never seen so much junk when it comes to Dragon Quest in my life. It's like, yo, I get it. Like, the game was announced for the Switch first. You know, whatever. It was announced for the NX, and yeah, whatever. Like they haven't talked about it in a long time. They were waiting, but it was pretty obvious what they were doing. There's going to be substantial extra content. The content needed to be developed. The Switch version and Unreal Engine 4 needed to be developed. They literally told you guys. Square Enix did not lie to you guys. They said, guys, the freaking PS4 version was in development way before the Switch version was in development. We wanted to make sure that it comes to Nintendo platforms, so we announced it. You guys are always sitting there getting mad when we don't announce stuff. Like, if they announce a PS4 game, right, that's been in development for years and don't announce a Switch version, the same damn people get freaking butthurt when they do that, right? And then they wait later to announce the Switch version when it's like, you know, more like when it's ready. So then when they announce it early because they know they want to do it, people get butthurt because it's not ready on time. You have to remember, Switch came out 4 years after PS4. You're not going to get everything on the same time, especially if a game is in development for multiple years. So you have these people that don't understand math, that simply can't put 2 and 2 together, that switch new system, PS4 old, PS4 development longer than Switch. People don't understand. They can't put 2 and 2 together. Their brains don't work that way. So therefore, it gets them to drink milk. And then once they start drinking milk, then they start going on the internet and start saying whatever they want. This just saying all sorts of stupidity that's not proven at all. They'll just make up stuff. And then they'll get other people to believe other things as well. You know, and then they'll get other people to start drinking milk as much as they drink milk. Then all of a sudden, everybody's drinking milk and spreading a bunch of false rumors and a bunch of false stuff over the internet. So it's just like, it's ridiculous. Shout outs to Matthew Hammond with the $2 donation. Thank you so much for the Streamlabs shimmy. Shimmy. He says, OJ needs to read salty comments from PS fanboys if Persona 5 is announced for Switch. Oh, that is, guys, when Persona 5 is announced for the Switch, I read salty comments from Shin Megami Tensei 5, salty PlayStation fans from Shin Megami Tensei 5. I read those comments. I've read salty Nintendo fans complaining and crying about stuff too. We are definitely having a salt cast. We are having a salt, if it does happen, we are having a salt cast, and we're definitely going to discuss that. I think it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun, whether you're a fan of Nintendo or not. Who cares? It's going to be a lot of fun to have a salt cast on that one. Let's see here. Murdoch Locus says it's because certain people who have no lives and are unhappy. It's just sad. It is just sad. It's very sad. Shout outs to Aiden Quinn with the $2 donation through Super Chat. Thank you so much. You guys like that new life bar on my, look at my boss health right here. You guys like that new life bar? Who's going to knock me out though? Shout outs to Evan from, I saw that life bar on Evan's stream today and I was like, what the hell? How do you get that life bar? I was like, that life bar is way better than the old life bar that I have. So anyway, I like the new one. But shout outs, and Aiden says, can you play 8 Hearts theme from Travis Strikes Again? Absolutely. Thank you so much for the donation. Appreciate that. You guys give some love to everybody who's donated so far. Appreciate the support for the stream, guys. Obviously, stream support is always important. YouTube on that punk stuff. We'll just go ahead and leave it right there. So thank you guys for the support on today's stream. I do appreciate that. 8 Hearts theme from Travis. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Here we go. Okay, nice color. Yeah, exactly. It's a colored. It's the colored bar, so it makes it a lot easier to track in terms of like your hit points and everything like that. Can your life bar reach over 9,000? Hey, look. Let me tell you guys right now. Once my here's the thing. As my stream levels up, my life bar gets more powerful. So when we hit 50,000 subscribers, I'm gonna bump up my HP. I leveled up. I'm gonna bump up my HP by 1,000 points. So it might get to 1,000 or over 9,000 one of these days, but not right now. Right. Let's see here. Paint Fat Purple says, "Up, OJ, I'm finally back outside painting again. Love spring. Yeah, man. Awesome." Let's see here. Ryu Kage said, my brother legit told me Dragon Quest XI S was gonna be the pocket edition, like Final Fantasy 15. Yeah, exactly. Your brother has no idea what he's talking about. Dragon Quest XI S, so then Persona S, so logic, or people are trying to say like Persona can't ever come to Nintendo platforms. Yeah, you know what? Dude, look, it's gonna be something. I mean, to be honest, this S could be a version that Nintendo paid for, and Nintendo put a bunch of exclusive content in there like Dragon Quest XI S. It could be. It could be that. Nintendo could be publishing this version of the game. We've seen that Nintendo, I mean, at least with Square Enix, we've seen that Nintendo was even willing to publish a game that's multi-platform. Right? Like, for example, Dragon Quest Builders 2. That game is being published by Nintendo here in the West. That game is being published by Square Enix for the PS4 version. So Nintendo has even shown that they'll even publish a multi-plat. I don't know why the deal is set up that way, but they're doing it. I'm guessing they want people to buy Dragon Quest Builders. Sorry, did I say Dragon Quest Builders? Dragon Quest Builders 2. They're publishing that one here in the West. So Nintendo's even, you know, they've proven that they're willing to publish a multi-platform game, you know? So yeah, man. So yeah. Model Z says, I played Persona 5 on my PS4, but it would be nice to play it portable. The game definitely would benefit from being able to take it anywhere. Absolutely. That's one of the things that I think that, I mean, it's not even being able to take it anywhere. It's just being able to lie down and play the game. Freaking waifu date simulator or whatever. Not a waifu simulator, but like dating high school kids running around. Like, there's a lot of downtime in Persona. There's a lot of time where you're just chilling, you're just reading stuff, reading text. Like, there's no reason to be jacked into like your freaking TV and sitting upright. You know, like you should be able to just relax and play the game. Which, by the way, the Shin Megami Tensei 5 producer said the exact same thing I just said when it comes to like the Demon Fusion and why the game's on Switch. He said, well, it'd be nice to just be able to Demon Fusion and stuff like that. And as you guys know, Persona and also Shin Megami Tensei, they both share the same systems when it comes to Demon Fusion, like very similar type systems, demons, stuff like that across the board. So, I mean, obviously, if it's good for Shin Megami Tensei 5, it'd be good for Persona, because there's Demon Fusion in Persona as well, you know? So, absolutely. Nelson says there's going to be Dead Sea levels of salt when Persona 5 S gets announced for the Switch. Yeah, or maybe it's the PC version. Maybe it's just PC. That's what they announced. They wanted to announce just PC. Let's see here. Dating high school kids. Sounds so wrong when you say it that way. Not really, because it's a video game. So, I mean, obviously, if your mind's somewhere else, then yeah, it sounds wrong. But we're talking about dating high school kids when you're in a game. We're talking about the game itself. So, I didn't say, oh yeah, I'm going to go out and date high school kids. We're talking about a game in the first place. Let's see here. All right, let's keep it going here, guys. You guys have any other thoughts on Persona 5S? And you guys thinking anything else when it comes to it? Dating in game? Well, we were talking about Persona 5 in the first place. I don't need to provide more context than what I already did. We were talking literally about the game. So I mean, I don't understand why I can say, well, dating in the game, dating high school kids, and we were talking about Persona 5 in the first place. So yeah. All right, so Paint Fat Purple says, hey OJ, have you heard anything about Dragon Quest Heroes 3? Sorry, that's random. Yeah, we'll hold on to the random questions towards the end. We're still talking about Persona, if you guys got those. Dragon Quest Heroes 3. You mean Dragon Quest Heroes 1 and 2? There is no Dragon Quest Heroes 3, but I don't know. Shadow King says it would be awesome if Persona 5 dropped this year in the West. I mean, I would hope that it would drop this year in the West, right? I mean, that would be a thing that I would hope that it would do. I don't think they'd wait for it. Like, how long would it be? Like, next 2019? Or, sorry, 2020? I mean, it could be, but I would hope that it'd be this year. Same thing with Persona 5 The Royal. So, I would hope both of them would be this year. Let's see here. Wanda Penguin says, Persona 5 sold 2.2 million on PS4 on an install base of 70 to 80 million at the time. The game may be 2 years old, but I think that a Switch version could sell minimum 1 million. Here's the thing. Here's what I feel. Switch version could sell well more than 1 million. Persona 5 on the Switch would sell well more than 1 million. I think Persona 5 on the Switch would sell 3 to 4 million. I honestly think that game, lifetime, it'd sell 3 to 4 million. I think that based on how they do it, though, I think that it has the potential to sell 3 to 4 million based on how they do it. Now, here's the thing. If there's exclusive content, or if it's like Dragon Quest XI S, then yeah, absolutely. I think it can actually outsell the PS4 version of the game. Here's the reason why I think so. Japan portable nature. If there is a Switch Mini, stuff like that, if they market it correctly, like I said, this is hitting optimal. Persona 5 was not optimal on the PS4. The problem why it wasn't optimal is because it came out really close to some of the other big hitters on the PS4, so it wasn't optimal. But if everything is optimal for the Switch in terms of like release date, timing, price, all of that, it can hit 3 to 4 million. However, everything's probably not going to be optimal. So I'm thinking that it's going to hit more of like 1.5 to maybe 1.5 million, 2 million, somewhere in that range. But if everything's optimal, it can do way more than that. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Everyone was saying, man, that game isn't even going to reach 1 million. I said, yo, if this is optimal, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 can hit 2 to 3 million. And that's exactly what Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did. It's probably at 2 million. I mean, if you count Torna, it's definitely at 2 million if you count Torna. So, I mean, like, if I said everything's optimal, it can hit 2 million. Luckily for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, everything was optimal with that game. When it comes to the release date, when it comes to the timing, when it comes to everything. It came out late in the year. Everything was perfect, so that it had a perfect storm. It had good word of mouth. People are continuing to buy the game to this point. So if everything's optimal, I think it can actually, it can sell really well. But I don't know if everything will be optimal, though, because there's a lot of games coming out. You know? A lot of games coming out. Model Z says, do you think Persona 5 S, if it's Switch, will have the same extra features of Persona 5R, assuming that's the definitive version? I don't really know. We have to just wait and see what they're going to do with it. I mean, there's been the rumors going around that it's going to be like the vanilla version, and the vanilla version of Persona 5 is going to come to the PC too. So J2 Blue says, I want to believe it's Persona 5 on Switch, but I have my doubts because it's Atlas. Well, I mean, I understand, but what has Atlas done when it comes to, like, what have they done to have your doubt? Because you say it's Atlas, what have they done though? It's like they're not like a developer who hasn't supported Nintendo before in the past. So, I mean, I can see what you're saying if it was like a Western publisher or somebody who doesn't support Nintendo. But, I mean, Atlas has been big supporters of Nintendo with the 3DS. You know, with the 3DS, they were huge supporters of Nintendo with the 3DS. So, I think it would make sense that they'd want to get some more games on there because their 3DS games actually did well. Princess Zelda says, okay, hold up. You're tagging so many people. I'm going to make an educated guess that a certain that Nier doesn't run well on PS4 due to the lack of proper optimization and effort. Am I right? Well, Nier runs okay. I mean, but you can't expect games to run completely perfect on every system. But, I mean, I think Nier runs best on PS4 from what I understand. I think it runs better than the PC version. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Elite Ninja Crit Astra? Good to see you here. You didn't really miss anything. We're talking about Persona 5S and the website that went up. So I did a video on it. So if you watch my video, that's what we're talking about right here. Jack's Move says, I think Persona 5S is getting the Dragon Quest 11S treatment. Okay, the Dragon Quest 11S treatment, that means it bodies the PS4 version. I don't know if that's going to happen, but we'll have to wait and see. JCNBA 28 is here. What's good, man? Good to see you here. Persona 5S, the S stands for Sonic Racing. Absolutely. Why didn't I think about that? I should have put that in my video. Let's see here. Kimpachi says, how did Persona 5 sell on the PS3? Trash. Absolutely trashed here. Like, pretty much nothing. Wound Up Penguin says, player says, yes, I think Persona 5 could outsell the PS4 version. If there's enough new content, plus Joker being in Smash, I think he'll do very well. Yeah, Joker being in Smash is the thing here. You know, Joker being in Smash is the thing. There's going to be tons of people like, and if Atlas neutered their own sales too, because they let people not. I know streamers who purposefully didn't buy the game because of Atlas's streaming warning that they gave, which was, I think, horrible. They should have never done that. Like that, they should have never done that. But there was a lot of streamers and potential free publicity that the game didn't get because of that. I think it makes no coincidence that Nintendo's games, even if you compare their games from the Wii era, look at how big the install base is. Look at all that. But Nintendo's games in this era are crushing sales from the Wii era, right? Like, you're seeing a lot of games that, even though the Wii had 100 million install base, whatever, you're seeing like stuff like Super Mario Odyssey crush the sales of Galaxy 2 and Galaxy 1. Like, it's already going to crush it. You're already seeing, I mean, yeah, Mario Kart Wii, that's a little bit of a different thing. That's a little bit different. But you're seeing the sales of most of their games actually do a lot better because Nintendo is being more open and honest with letting people be able to show off their game. Do you know how many people have bought Xenoblade just because of me? And I'm a small YouTuber at the end of the day. I've had literally 600 to 700 people personally tell me, whether it's through videos that I've just counted up, DMs, emails, people sending me freaking emails saying, yo, OJ, thank you so much for introducing me to Xenoblade. I never knew about this game. Your coverage on it, even months and months after, made me buy the game. Xenoblade is selling because of positive word of mouth, not because Nintendo's advertising it like crazy. It's because of word of mouth, because you can stream it, because you can play it, and you can show it off. I don't know why Atlas decided that it'd be a good idea for people not to be able to stream the game, or you can only stream to a certain time, and threatening, like, taking down people's channels for simply playing the game after it's released. Like, not before. I get it. If you want to do that, hey, people get early copies, people hack, whatever. But to sit here and say that you can't stream this game and show after time, after you've bought the game and after the release, that is absolutely nuts. Not even Nintendo went that far. Like, that is like dictatorship. Like, whoa, wait a minute. I bought the game and I can't stream it after the release date? What the hell? Like, that's ridiculous. So I think Atlas kind of neutered their own sales just a little bit on the PS4. So yeah. OJ is the reason I bought Xenoblade. Yeah. Matthew M says, player says I bought it. Yeah. The ref says I bought Xenoblade because of, yeah, exactly. So I mean, like, and I appreciate you guys listening to me when it comes to Xenoblade, when it comes to Xenoblade. Chibi Vinyl, leading to Chibi Vinyl says, okay, I think I remember Persona 5 hit 2 million in 2018, so I don't know, it's probably at 3 to 5 million now. Do you know? It's not at 5 million. it's not at 5 million. I can tell you, it didn't sell 2 million more. It's not at 5 million. I would say that it's, I mean, I talked about it earlier, Chibi Vinyl. I think maybe it's like at 3 million or something like that, but it's definitely not at 5. Definitely not at 5. So let's see here. Kylo Slim says, yeah, I can't lie, I got Xeno because of OJ. Yeah, yeah. So, I mean, the thing about it is that if YouTubers are playing the game on Switch and if, you know, they do the right thing with it, if everything's optimal, the game should sell really well on Switch. The game should sell really, really well. Alucard says, I bought Valkyria Chronicles 4 because, yeah, Valkyria Chronicles 4, we're going to go ahead and give that a little bit of a late push. I'm going to do some more content around Valkyria Chronicles 4, so that should be fun. Should be fun. Do some more streams and stuff with it. We already had one stream, did really well. I posted on Twitter. I had like at least 15 people hit me up and say I bought Valkyria Chronicles 4 because of you on Twitter. So, yeah, we need some more people getting the Switch version of Valkyria Chronicles 4. So let's see here. Do you guys have any other stuff in terms of on... How's it been 50 minutes already? How are we 50 minutes into the stream? That's crazy. I just started. What the hell? Any other thoughts on Persona 5S, or did you guys want to move on to Hellblade getting the release date? I think we should move on, shall we? I think we should move on. So let's see here. Yeah, I got it last week. Nice. All right. So we're gonna move on to Hellblade on the Nintendo Switch. This game has been officially announced for April 11th. April 11th. This is a port of the PS4, Xbox One version PC, which came out before. It's $29.99 on April 11th. That is next. What is it? Today's the 2nd. So that is next Thursday. That is next Thursday. 2 days before my birthday. So that'll be an early birthday present to myself. My birthday is on Saturday, which we will be doing some type of stream. For those who are going to ask, yes, we will be having some type of super... I think last year I called it OJ's Super Deluxe whatever stream. We'll do some type of crazy stream for you guys next on Saturday. But yeah. Yeah, it looks like it's going to be digital. Yeah, digital for right now. There's no physical edition from what I see here. It's just launching on the eShop for $29.99 April 11th. So there you go. It's set in the Viking Nation, the Viking Age, dude. So I mean, Fury Tiger and Robert, you guys should be buying this. Anybody from the Viking Nation, you guys should be buying this hands down, or you guys should just basically get free copies of the game. You know, the game first launched back in PS4 and PC back in August 2017, so it was a while ago. The Xbox One version got a year later. It came out on the Xbox in April 2018, and then now a year later, that's crazy, dude. Like pretty much a year later, now it's coming out for Switch. So there you go. Yes, the Valkyrie Memoirs of War Edition for $35. What a great deal, dude. What a great deal. If Hellblade comes out next week, can we get Mortal Kombat 11 in April too in Europe, like the US? I'm pretty sure Mortal Kombat is coming out in April everywhere, right? Did they say that it's something different? Did they say something different? Radiant Saint says, I'm buying Persona S and Hellblade, no hesitation. Well, let's find out what Persona S is, first of all. Let's find out what it is. Ryukaga says, I think about Xenoblade Chronicles 2 when the debate for easy mode comes up. They did an amazing job of giving you a dozen different sliders to adjust each mechanic. That's true, and I think that they did that after the game, though. They did that after the game release. So, but the game is not very hard in the first place, although some people were having trouble with it because of the complex battle system. And it is warm in my house. Is it already summer here? Jesus, dude. Let's see here. Crit Aster says, I know it's a bit off topic, but I'll say that you introduced me to Valkyria Chronicles. No, it's all good. I'm thinking about implementing a new rule that elite ninjas can ask me questions, can ask me random questions. I'm thinking about it. I'm actually thinking about that. I'm gonna hold a vote. I'm gonna hold a vote for the elite ninjas out there. I'm thinking about it. Not 100%, but I'm thinking about it. Random questions can come from elite ninjas, and I might not brush it aside. I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll answer it right then and there. Just depends though. I don't know if I want to do that because then I might get bombarded by the elite ninja village with all these. You guys might troll me. My own users might troll me if I do that. So we'll have to wait and see. One in a million. What's good, man? Good to see you here. Good to see you here, dude. Murdoch says that would be cool. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Wanda Penguin says that Hellblade release date came pretty quick. I'm happy because I've had this on my stream wish list for ages. I really want to get on the Switch. Yeah. Matthew Evans says the player says nope, don't do it. Well, we'll think about it. I might put it to where it's like Rinnegan users or something like that. We might do it to where it's like the super long-term support. But we'll have to wait and see. So spammy G. Okay, never mind. Hunter's talking to VC. All right, physical. No physical yet, guys. I already said that, Braxton. I already said that it's eShop only for right now. Let's see here. Any other things on this, guys? M. Williams says April is feeling like that legendary third-party November from 2017. Rip Wallet. Yeah, man, it's feeling like that. That was like Doom, Skyrim, LA Noire. I was like all those games, right? And also it was like, what else? Dude, there was like Resident Evil. There's a ton of good games in November 2017. So yeah, absolutely, it's feeling pretty good. Let's go over some of the April games here. So in April, this is just some. This is not everything. In April, we are or April and May games. Shout outs to my boy Stealth, who has listed some of the April/May games here. So we have Final Fantasy X/10-2, Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age, Resident Evil 4, Resident Evil Origins, Phoenix Wright Trilogy, Dragon's Dogma, Cuphead, Katana Zero, MK11, Hellblade, Saints Row the Third, Darksiders, which came out today, Box Boy Plus Girl, Super Dragon Ball Heroes, AC3 Remastered, that's next month, Team Sonic Racing, that's next month. So yeah, a lot of games. Also, I think Saints Row the Third, that comes out pretty soon here. So yeah. Let's see here. Saints Row third and Xbox exclusive, right? Nah, Cinnamon the Hacker. No, it's coming to Switch. And that game is already on like PS3 and like 360 and all that, and PC. How's that an Xbox exclusive? What are you talking about? Man, I have bought Saints Row 3 legit 3 times. I'm not buying it again. Yeah, you don't have to buy it again. I'm just listing the games. Let's see here. Super Dragon Ball Heroes. Love the theme. Okay, I gotta hear the theme. Cuphead, baby. Yeah, Cuphead's gonna be good. I'm looking forward to Cuphead. I can't reply Final Fantasy. I can't replay or reply Final Fantasy, not replay. Reply Final Fantasy 10 again. Okay, I think you meant replay. This I will sing the song. Okay, there you go. April/May is killing my wallet. Yeah, man, but it's just a bunch of old ports. This sucks compared to what we've got before on Nintendo systems, right? It's so funny hearing, you know, the funniest thing with this is like people who like the Wii U, people who like really like the Wii U and continue to try to sit there and say like Wii U does things better than the Switch. Like, I constantly see these people anytime somebody puts together a list of games that are coming out for April for the Switch, they'll sit there and say, oh, these are just old ports, these are just old blah blah blah. But then they'll sit there and say, oh well, Wii U did good. But like Wii U didn't get old ports. Wii U didn't get anything. I mean, Wii U got old ports of current generation games at the time, but Wii U didn't get any of this stuff. Wii U didn't get anything. Like, and it's just so funny to see them complain about that when they were okay with like 1 or 2 third-party games like in 1 month. You know, like a game or 2 in 1 month, they were okay with that. But the Switch is now getting new games and also old games, games that people have wanted. Then all of a sudden, this is bad, and they'll sit there and bash it. But when Wii U it's so funny when Wii U was out, they get like 1 game, and it'd be like, I mean, like I said, there's some people that were literally saying, oh well, April 2014, Lego Hobbit, that's a new game, that's great support. The Amazing Spider-Man 2. The Amazing Spider-Man 2, Lego Hobbit, and Batman Arkham Origins, like that's good support. And I'm just like, oh goodness gracious. Okay, that's support. Let's do it. Wii U didn't get ports, but Wii U didn't get sales either. Exactly. Jack Smooth says, catch you later, bro. Gotta finish editing videos. Keep up the great work. All right, take it easy, Jack Smooth. Thanks for coming out to the stream, homie. Not only ports, but the first portable version of some games like Cuphead. Well, yeah, the first portable version of lots of these games, actually. The first portable version of lots of these games and all the extra content or DLC. A lot of these games are new too, though. I mean, heck, you see stuff like Katana Zero that's brand new. Cuphead, I mean, it's a port, but it's like it's not on PS4. That's a game that was exclusive to Microsoft, you know, to PC or to Xbox One. That's essentially a new game. Hellblade, essentially a new game. I mean, that's a current generation port of the game. I mean, it's a current generation game. It came out in 2017, right? 2017 for the PS4, then 2018 for Xbox. That's still a current generation game. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like Team Sonic Racing, brand new. Super Dragon Ball Heroes, brand new. Mortal Kombat 11, brand new. You know, a lot of these games, like a lot of people just say, oh, they're just all old. No, they're not. There's a lot of new games too. I mean, you look at stuff like Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age. That's a freaking current. I mean, if you look at that game, that is a HD remaster of a PS2 game with so much new added content in there that it really is a different playing game on the PS4 compared to what it was on the PS2. And that is a current gen. Like, that game came out like a couple of years ago, like a few, I think 2016 or 2017 for the PS4. And that was exclusive to the PS4. Then it came out on PC a little bit later. Now it's coming to Switch. Like, you're trying to tell me that you wouldn't have wanted that, like, on Wii U? You wouldn't try to tell me, like, you wouldn't have wanted current generation games that maybe even if it came out, like, a little bit ago on the PS3 and 360, people were asking for current generation games or for remasters of stuff on Wii U, and we literally got nothing. Like, people were asking for, like, Tomb Raider 2013. Like, can we get that? Like, 2014, 2015? No, they didn't do that at all. So it's just so funny how some people, like Wii U, like, hardcore Wii U dudes, you know, that are like, they'll sit there and try to say, like, oh, well, Wii U had this, and this, and this. And it's like, yeah, I understand, man, but compared to Switch, it's like it's not even close. Like, you didn't even get half the games that Switch is getting. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's interesting, man. It's very interesting, very interesting. By the way, wasn't Yakuza on the Wii U a port too? Yeah, Yakuza was a port of the PS2 games. Yakuza 1 and 2 was a port of the PS2 games. I see Wii U couldn't dream of getting Final Fantasy on it. Exactly. Like, Nintendo fans have been clamoring for Final Fantasy. Give us Final Fantasy. Give us Final Fantasy. Give us Final Fantasy. And Final Fantasy 15 would have been great, but I'll be completely honest with you guys. Final Fantasy 10 and Final Fantasy 12 they're much better games than Final Fantasy 15. Final Fantasy 15 is not bad, but to sit there and say, I mean, like, and that'd be great if it came over, if it could. I mean, we got that pocket edition, you know, but Final Fantasy 10, in terms of, like, in my opinion, I've played all of those games. I personally feel that Final Fantasy 10 and Final Fantasy 12 are better than Final Fantasy 15. I would still like Final Fantasy 15, the real version, to come over at some point, but I'm guessing that it's not because of the Luminous engine. That engine is just ridiculous, you know? But anyway, Wii U got like 1% of the amount of ports that the Switch is getting. Seriously. Party Man says, those are true defenders of the Wii U. Yeah, man. I mean, for me, like, I was always like, I would defend it when I felt that they still had time, you know. But once I saw that Nintendo gave up on the system, once I saw that they clearly moved on, I was like, okay, there's no reason to defend anymore. Like, we've lost. It's a losing battle. You know what I'm saying? I was wrong on these things. I was wrong on certain things. I thought Nintendo, here's what I thought Nintendo would do. I thought Nintendo at E3 2015, I thought they would take away the Wii U gamepad and they would drop the price of the system to $200. Because the Wii U gamepad was estimated to cost around $100 to manufacture and put in there, you know. So I was thinking, well, maybe they're just gonna drop the Wii U gamepad. They're gonna drop the Wii U gamepad, make the system $199, and that would boost sales like crazy. You take out the Wii U gamepad and put it to $199, and maybe bundle it with the game or two, like bundle it with like Super Mario 3D World. Yo, like, yeah, you're not gonna do like crazy numbers, but I guarantee you that definitely would have sold more systems. That's what I thought. And when E3 came around, they didn't do it. They basically did nothing at E3 2015. I was like, oh no, because like Splatoon had already released. They didn't really announce anything else. I was like, oh man, it's over. Like, and they had that horrible E3 presentation. I was like, man, this is horrible, dude. This is horrible. Mega Geek says Persona 5S, Persona 5 Switch, maybe. Let's see. Hey Velvety, what's going on? Good to see you here. Kurt Asher says on my Europe eShop, Hellblade is coming out next week. Is that MK11 is released as May 10th? So I guess in Europe it's May 10th, but I mean, you can get the game if you want it next week. You can get it next week. All you got to do is make an American account, or just order the game from an American place that will ship it to Europe. So I mean, if you want the game next week, Mortal Kombat, you can get it. If you want it digitally, just make a U.S. account, and the game will be on there April something, whenever. So you don't have to wait if you're willing to pay a little bit more for importing, or if you're willing to buy it digital. Ryu Kaga says some people don't realize how amazing Dragon Ball Heroes coming is. The game itself isn't a big deal, but porting it to consoles is finally getting Mother 3. Well, I've heard about how, I don't know if it's that big, but I've heard about people talk about this game, like the arcade game and everything. And like the funny thing is that some of these Wii U dudes will sit there and bash, like they'll sit there and complain that there's old games, and then when you say, okay, well, there's a new game, they'll sit there and say, oh, well, that game sucks. I don't like it. It's like they haven't even played it yet. They don't even like oh, it's a card game. Oh, that means it sucks. It's not good. It's like, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, or they'll sit there and say like anything that doesn't come day and date. Like they were sitting there and even saying like Dragon Ball Fighters. Dragon Ball Fighters is an old port. The game came out like in January of last year, and it came out summer on the Switch. Oh, old port freaking sucks. Old. It's like, Jesus Christ, dude. Like, when did you do this with with the Wii U? You know what I'm saying? Like, yikes. But anyway, whatever. Kentucky Crew says, didn't they announce Cranky Kong for E3 for the Wii U? No, that wasn't at E3. That was at the Game Awards 2013. They announced Cranky Kong and people were pissed. Velvet says, OJ Swear, did you hear what happened to Nipsey Hussle? That said, yes, I heard what happened to Nipsey Hussle, and it's very, very sad. Very, very sad. Model Z says, I can't believe Wii U truthers actually existed. Heck, I was grouped into that, and I felt, well, I mean, if you mean Wii U truthers like after, you know, if you mean like after the system failed, yeah, I'm definitely not part of that. I'm just calling it how I see it. You know what I'm saying? That's even how I saw. I even called it like I saw it with the Wii U. Like what I saw is that Nintendo was putting an emphasis on RPGs at the beginning. So I was like, okay, cool. They're doing stuff like Legend of Zelda. I'm like, cool. You got Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker HD. I love that. They got Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Okay, cool. Good announcements. You know, like they're doing some stuff, but the biggest problem is that Nintendo didn't reach out to third-party developers when it comes to Japanese developers. Like they didn't reach out to them enough. They didn't do enough in that area, and I was very critical of that even when I was saying like, yo, like, you know, Wii U, give it some time. I think it's good. Like playing the games, I was having fun. I was enjoying it, but even during that time, like I could still criticize and say, yo, like where are the Japanese games at? Where are the RPGs at? And that was something that nobody can say here. You can sit here, dig through whatever video you want to, or say whatever the hell that you want to say. Nobody can sit there and take that away from me and saying that I wasn't saying that on podcasts. I wasn't saying that all the time. Like, yo, there's a severe lack of Japanese RPGs on the system, and it's a problem. Like that's the one thing that's consistent no matter what that I've said. So yeah. Let's see here. There's so much going on coming to the Switch this year. Nobody is talking about Metroid anymore. It's a good sign. I mean, Astral Chain. Yeah, you're right about that. A lot of people have stopped talking about. I mean, I see it every now and then. I see it a little bit, but you're right, dude. Like a lot of people, you know, kind of aren't talking about it as much anymore. So yeah, man. So absolutely. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. I really want to port a Twilight Princess to the Switch. You know what? To me, I mean, that'd be the 4th release of the game. I'm good. I've literally beat that game like a million times. I don't need to buy it again, but I understand why some people want it on the Switch. Portable version of the game, play it anywhere that you want. I get that. I mean, they should really put everything on the Switch, right? Because the Switch would be the first time that you can play all these games portable in a way that, you know, where you don't have to stay right next to your system like with the Wii U. But I mean, this is like the game. They had GameCube, Wii U. I mean, this would be the 4th release of the game. So I'm good, but hey, for other people, yeah, it'd be great. I still have my Wii U. I bought more games off the Virtual Console than the actual Wii U. Yeah, I think a lot of people bought a lot of just Virtual Console games and stuff on the Wii U. That's really what the system was used a lot for. I can't. Oh, okay, I already read that. Also, in general, the Switch is doing better than the Wii U with consistent good releases spread out well. The biggest drought was only like 2 months at the beginning of the year. Well, I mean, not even. I mean, I would say, I guess, if you want to say drought per se or no games, everybody has their own opinion. I mean, but I mean, if you're someone who played, like, let's say, for example, like New Super Mario Bros. Or you play like Travis Strikes Again and you enjoy those games, then the only thing would be like February and March. But then March, we got Yoshi at the end. So, I mean, it just depends on what you consider. Some people say if there's one game that I like, there's no drought. If there's not 15 games that I like, there's a drought. So, I mean, that's a subjective thought process even in the first thing. So, I tend not to use those terms. I used to use them, but I tend not to use them because everybody has their own opinion on what's good and what's not good. So, yo, Ipsters 64. What's good, Ipsters? Good to see you here, my man. Solomon Solo. All right, take it easy, dude. Thanks for coming out to the stream. He said that's why I put it in quotes. Yeah, exactly. Kardashian says, exactly, Model Z. Kardashian says, I wonder if any Switch haters are gonna take the L after seeing the Switch's third. After seeing the Switch's third, what do you mean the Switch's third? What do you mean by that? Yeah, I like Amiibo Festival. You like Amiibo Festival? Okay. Did miss it. Did miss what? No, we still going, homie. We still good. We about an hour 8 in, so you're good. You are good. I bought the Wii U just for Tokyo Mirage. I think you meant Tokyo Mirage Sessions, but man, that autocorrect absolutely bodied you, Will. Will Ridgway, my man, you got absolutely destroyed by that dude. That autocorrect just slapped the hell out of you, my man. I bought Wii U just for Tokoi Manage. Autocorrect got you in the freaking crippler crossface, my man. Autocorrect said, "How dare you?" I know what you meant, man. I know what you meant. Tokyo Mirage Sessions. You didn't even. There was no sessions, bro. You just put Tokyo Mirage. That could be something like somebody just chilling in Tokyo. They saw a mirage. That could be anything, though, my man. You can at least put the mirage. You can at least put the sessions, bro. The PS4. Hold up. The PS4 chant bad, man. What do you mean? What do you mean? It says, what are you talking about? Tokyo Managed Factory. That's what I call it. Tokyo Managed Factory, dude. No, I'm just messing with you, Will. I know what you meant. That's why I said Tokyo Mirage Sessions. I know what you meant. I'm just messing around. That's you're tempting to buy Xenoblade X Wii U. Should I buy it? No. I don't think you should buy. I don't think you should buy Xenoblade Chronicles X. I don't think you should buy a Wii U just for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I don't think so. I'm not gonna tell you guys why, but I don't think you should right now. Not until I tell you to do so. Not until I tell you to do so. Once I tell you guys to do so, then okay, I'll do it. But yeah, that's fair. I never got a chance to play it on Wii U. What are you talking about? But yeah, I don't have anything else to say outside. I don't know about now. I don't know. Maybe not. But I don't. I wouldn't. Let's see here. Models says that's why every English teacher tells you to proofread your paper before submitting it. Well, yeah, but this is exactly. But this is this is just a live stream, so we've all mistyped things before. So yeah, inside nosebleed. So there's no hints, guys. There's no hints right there. I'm just saying I don't know if you should buy it or not. A Wii U just for Xenoblade Chronicles X. I don't know if you should. I'm just saying I wouldn't spend that money because you never know what's going to happen. I mean, I don't know for sure if it's going to, if we're going to get a Switch port. I mean, I know that they've talked about it, but I would just wait maybe till the end of the year. Maybe they announce something. Maybe they don't. I don't know. I'm not trying to sit here and say like I know anything. I don't know yet. But I did do a video on it the other day. So yeah. No, I'm not confirming anything. No, I'm not confirming anything, guys. I talked about it in a video. Where I said how likely is the Switch port. So go to that video and watch that video if you are wanting to hear my full thoughts on if there's a Switch port or not. If you like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, are you likely to like Persona? I've never tried a Persona game. Yeah, if you like Tokyo Mirage Sessions, then you're likely to like Persona and also Shin Megami Tensei because it's literally it's an evolved kind of combat system with a few different stuff taken from Fire Emblem in terms of like not even aesthetics, just in terms of like some of the characters and like some of the stuff mechanics that you can do. Nothing really big though. There's not really anything from Fire Emblem. It's just Shin Megami Tensei. Tokyo Mirage Sessions is just Shin Megami Tensei. It's a Shin Megami Tensei battle system with some different mechanics in there thrown in. That's pretty much what it is. So if you like Tokyo Mirage Session, then yeah, you should like Persona and you should like Shin Megami Tensei Vanilla. Kardashian says, I mean the Switch's third year. Sorry about that, facepalm. No, it's okay. No need to facepalm, my man. You're an Elite Ninja. Elite Ninja don't facepalm. So many games coming to the Switch I'm not interested in. So many games coming to the Switch that you're not interested in. All right, well, at least there's games coming. Nope, OJ confirmed it. I did not confirm it at all. Gudon says, is Sadness ever coming out on the Switch? Sadness? What is that? That's that Sadness? Wasn't that game that was like never, that was like rumored to be like a big budget game or like a graphically intense Wii game that was like IGN talked about it? Wasn't that game Sadness? That game was like turned into like a meme, like before memes were like a super big thing on the internet, or we can share memes like we can share them now. So yeah. It's got Fire Emblem inspired demons. Yeah, Fire Emblem inspired demons. Obviously you can use like the mirages as like Chrom and all that, but there's not really anything from Fire Emblem for real, like in terms of like combat, like or anything. I mean, there's a little bit. There's like, like weapon triangle type of stuff. So yeah, there's that. There's weapon triangle. So yeah, there's that. But I mean, like, it's essentially a Persona / Shin Megami Tensei type of battle system. That's essentially what it is. Let's see. Is there a Persona game that you can recommend for the first timer like me? Persona 5 is fine. Persona 5 is good. So it's easy to play. If you got a PS4, then you can play Persona 5. Or maybe it comes out to the Switch. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Speaking of which, what was your favorite April Fool's joke yesterday? I don't like April Fool's. I didn't have a favorite one, but if I had to pick, it'd be probably the Platinum Games one. Let's see here. Aaron says, I facepalm every time a Toby says something dumb. Yeah. Princess Zelda says, a lot of upcoming titles for the Switch are titles that were notably absent from the Wii U. Metroid Prime, Luigi's Mansion, Animal Crossing, Amiibo Festival doesn't count. Yeah, that's true. Exactly. Yeah, it's true. Okay, Gudon says, yeah, exactly. The sadness game. Yeah, I don't know if sadness is ever. I don't know if that's ever a thing, dude. Let's see here. J2 Blue says, I was so glad you reported on AI the Summoning Files. The game looks super intriguing, and the character designer also worked on Fire Emblem Awakening. Yeah, AI the Summoning Files. If you guys have not seen my video on that, make sure you guys check out that video. I did a little bit of work on that video, putting it together. Nothing crazy, but yeah, I talked about that in Super Smash Brothers 2.0.2. So yeah, make sure you guys check out that video. It was a good video. I liked it. That game looks nuts, and I cannot wait to check it out more. Project Hammer. Yeah, Project Hammer, man. Woods vid got at it first. No, actually, I reported on AI the Summoning Files first. From what I remember, from my group of people. If you're talking about AI the Summoning Files, I actually reported on it first. I reported on it back. Not that it matters who reports on something first. That doesn't matter at all. But just so you know that I'm not pulling you for a ride. Hellblade is digital only. Yeah. I reported on it 8 months ago. AI the Summoning Files. A stunning new detective game is coming to the Switch, and Schoolgirl's second encore announced. PE News. So yeah, I reported on it 8 months ago. Unless we'll report on it before that, but I don't think he did because I'm subscribed and I watch his videos, and I don't think he did. So yeah. Let's see here. I just actually did an update to the game because nobody's talking about it. Nobody was talking about the game, so I said there's this crazy Switch game that nobody is talking about. AI the Summoning Files. So there you go. Let's see. His April Fools got me. Oh, you're talking about Wood's April. Okay, you're talking about April Fools. I thought you were talking about my report on the game. Oh no. I mean, I don't watch April Fools. Like, I mean, I like to support my content creators and everything, but I don't give any clout or any type of money to people who make April Fools videos and stuff like that. I don't watch any of them. I don't watch any of them at all. It's not something that I do. I don't want to encourage more of that. I'm not an April Fool's person, guys. I'm just not. I'm sorry. I've tried to like it, but I can't sit here and lie to you guys and try to, you know, act like I like April Fools when I don't. I got to be honest with myself, and I really don't like April Fools. So yeah, I don't watch people's stuff on April Fools. I don't give a damn. So anyway, moving on. Princess Zelda says Nintendo is famously known for surprising you when you least expect it. And that was one of the things that I admire so much about Nintendo. Yeah, exactly. There's definitely going to be some surprises. Definitely going to be some surprises. I think your link is broken. Twitter, heads up. My link is broken for what video? I did lots of Twitter links. Which one are you talking about? The live stream link? Not broken to me. Links it straight to the file or to the video or to the live stream. At least that's what happened on here. Hey, and by the way, guys, we only have 71 likes. You guys hit that like button. Let's see if we can get to 100. We got 160 people watching. Go ahead and hit that like button, guys. Let's see if we can get to 100. Party Man says, I wonder when the Wii U defenders will understand that it's okay to be happy with the Switch and the amount of games it has. Besides Nintendo fans who like the Switch also like the Wii U. I think there's a lot of Switch fans, Party Man, that don't like the Wii U. Considering there's just way more fans in general. People who said, oh, I'm not going to buy a Wii U because of whatever reason. But yeah, I see what you're saying. I mean, but really, to be honest, it's just a few different people. And like, it seems like they get upset. Like, they can't sit there and take like a different opinion on games, like when it comes to things. And if something's a port, oh, hell no. They get mad. As if like Wii U had like a bunch of new games, which it didn't. It didn't really get new games at all. Barely any. Or anything, but I mean, like, I'd rather get games than not get games. I mean, I think it's hypocritical of me, especially because I was the one who's clamoring for games like Dragon's Dogma on Nintendo platforms. I'm clamoring for all these games that are coming at this point. I don't care if it's old, bring it over. It's the first time that we're getting Dragon's Dogma, first time we're getting Final Fantasy, first time that we're getting all these different games. Hell yeah, bring them over, man. A lot of times I didn't play them on, or I bought them, but I didn't play them on PS4, Xbox One, so bring them over. The more games, the better. Absolutely. All right, take it easy, Murdoch Local. Thanks for coming out to the stream, my man. Let's see here. It gave me an invalid page, but I'm on mobile. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure, dude. I didn't get an invalid page, but it's all good, dude. I don't know if it's not. I don't know why the link's not working for mobile. Well, I didn't mean a lot of Nintendo fans, but yeah, you understand my point. Yeah, I completely understand your point. I completely understand your point. Absolutely. Let's see here. Kentucky Cruz says, if Persona 5 is coming to the Switch, which one do you think would come out first? Shin Megami Tensei 5 or Persona 5S? I'm thinking Persona 5S would come out first. That's what I'm thinking. Because Joker and Smash. So I'm just thinking that would come out first. So yeah. Hunter 64 says, I wasn't a Wii U owner. Yeah. A lot of people weren't Wii U owners. Join the crowd. I got 2 Wii U's. I got multiple Wii U's. Yes, I wish the Wii U had. I wish the Wii U had what the Switch currently has. It would have been nice. The Wii U probably would have sold a lot better if it actually got a consistent flow. Like, let's say, for example, the Wii U got games like Skyrim. You know, they got games like Skyrim and Doom and stuff like that in its first year. If the Wii U got Xenoblade Chronicles X in its first year, if the Wii U got a big Super Mario game in its first year, if the Wii U got Kirby and got all these different games that it got, I mean, we got a weird like freaking drawing Kirby game instead of at least the Friends game, Kirby Star Allies. At least it's like normal Kirby, you know, a little easy, but at least it's normal Kirby. I hated that game on the Wii U. That Rainbow Curse or whatever it was called. Like, God, I hated that game on the Wii U. That game was, I did not like it on the Wii U. I can't. I don't understand. Like, the game just looks so beautiful on like the TV screen, right? It looks so beautiful on the TV screen, but yet the whole time you're looking down at the gamepad. The whole time you're looking down at the gamepad because you've got to draw. Like, oh, just make a normal Kirby. Just make a normal, like, why does the 3DS get normal Kirby games, but the Wii U gets a game where you have to look down at the gamepad the whole time? Like, they really try to sell this gamepad to the point to where you can't even enjoy the HD visuals on the TV. Like, oh my God, Wii U never got. I don't think the Wii U did not get a normal Kirby game. The Wii U did not get like a Triple Deluxe or like a Planet Robobot. You know, it didn't get one of those like a cool Kirby game. It just got that game. I didn't like that game. Jenny, a Leapfrog tablet. Oh man, that's rough, dude. A Leapfrog tablet. Let's see. Yeah, man, that's rough. Wii U got Super Mario in its first. Yeah, it got Super Mario, but it didn't get like. It got it the following year. So yeah, it got it. I think it came out what, November. The Wii U launched in November, so it got it within about a year's time. But Super Mario 3D World was great and it was amazing. But for some reason, something about Odyssey, man. Something about Odyssey and getting it within the first calendar year. I mean, it got it, what was it? March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. It got it within the first 7 months of the Switch. You know what I'm saying? So that's even better. My day's going good, Dawson31. How's your day going, my man? Let's see here. But yeah, people called it Fisher Price tablet, the Wii U gamepad. People called it all sorts of stuff. Like, I made a video, like my last rant on the Wii U. I made a video, but then that Persona news dropped, and then we had other news about the AI summoning file, so then I didn't like finish the video. But I might upload it, man, like where I talk about like my rant on the Wii U and like my final rant and what people are saying. Like, people think that, oh, I just hated the system. It's not that. Like I said before, like I got plenty of games. I played games. But like at the end of the day, I'm looking back at the library and I'm like, where's the RPGs at? There's like 2. There's like 2 from Nintendo. No, that's not enough. So yeah. Hey guys, we're 8 likes away from 100. Let's go ahead and hit that. Sorry. I think it's time for me to get a mount, right? Sorry about that, guys. I completely hit my mic and it fell. I think it's time for me to get a mic or like a desk mount. Sorry about that. Poor ears, rip headphone users. I think it's time for me to get a desk mount. I think I'm gonna buy it as soon as this one's over. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Let's see. Do I think the Legend of Heroes series could be brought to Switch? Sure, anything can be brought to Switch. I was excited for the Kirby game because the Canvas Curse on the DS was the best Kirby game I played, but I stopped the first level because the art style reminded me of Mr. Meaty. War flashbacks. All right. Yeah, well, my problem was just that, like, I would have just liked the regular Kirby game. I understand why they did it on the Wii U, so that, like, people can say, oh, look at the gamepad. Oh, the gamepad usage. But the problem is that, like, it's also your first HD console. You know, you're trying to, you're trying to do a little bit more there. I mean, I don't know. Shout outs to Jack's Bag of Maca. Yo, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Appreciate the subscription. Welcome to the Elite Ninja Village of Player Essence. Everybody here in the chat, please welcome Jack's Bag of Maca. So yeah, man. I don't know what Marcos 44, like what all that means, but hey, whatever. Party Man says Wii U didn't even get a normal Animal Crossing or Metroid. Nah, it didn't. It didn't get Wii U didn't get. Let's just go over all the stuff Wii U didn't get. Wii U didn't get Luigi's Mansion. Wii U didn't get Animal Crossing. Wii U didn't get Fire Emblem. Wii U didn't get what else do you say? A Metroid, like you said. Wii U didn't get Metroid. Wii U didn't get so many different things. Obviously, Wii U didn't get F-Zero. It didn't, man. It didn't get anything. Wii U didn't get Pokemon. Wii U didn't get. Oh my God, there were so many things Wii U didn't get, man. Let's see here. They have the inferior spinoff of Animal Crossing. The inferior spinoff, yes. Amiibo Festival. Knowing Nintendo, they're gonna release Metroid Trilogy. Then they will try to sell you Federation Force 2. Knowing Nintendo, they're gonna release Metroid. Then try to why? What's that? I don't get that. I don't get how you're saying knowing Nintendo. What does that have to do with knowing Nintendo Metroid Trilogy? Then try to sell you like Federation Force. I don't get that. What do you mean by knowing Nintendo? What have they done with the Switch version that's been similar to what you're talking about here? I would like to know. Not saying that you're wrong. I just want to know, like, Cornelius, like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't get what you're trying to say. I don't get what you're trying to say here. Do you see a chance of 2D Metroid on Switch ever? Absolutely, absolutely. I think Mercury Steam could be working on a 2D Metroid for the Switch. I think it's very possible that we get a 2D Metroid announced for the Switch at E3. I think it's very possible that Mercury Steam is working on another, like a 2D remake, like a Metroid Zero mission on the Switch or something like that. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dave Gaming says the big problem with Wii U, in my opinion, was that it wasn't advertised as a new system. Lots, including me, thought it was an add-on for the Wii, so it went on with a bad rep, but a good system. Well, it was actually advertised as a new system. It just didn't do a good job of advertising it. They literally said it's a new system. They said it's a brand new system. They never said it was an add-on for the Wii. So you guys assumed that it was that. It just wasn't. I mean, in my opinion, it was very clear that it was a new system, but obviously other people didn't think so. But Nintendo never advertised it as an add-on for the Wii. They never said this is an add-on for the Wii. They never said you're going to need a Wii to play this. People assumed it, but they never said that. They said this is a brand new HD system. They said that, but people just assumed They just assumed it because when they first showed off the Wii looked a lot like the Wii U. When they first showed off the Wii U, it looked a lot like it, but they never said it was an add-on. So for people to say it was an add-on, that's just them making assumptions. They never said it was an add-on. They never claimed it was an add-on. They never say you're gonna need this. Like, they never said that in any type of thing. But hey, I see it. Let's see here. Gudon says fingers crossed. Yeah, I'm thinking that it's gonna happen. Bad naming though. I mean, the naming could have been better. Absolutely could have been better. Aiden Quinn says, I trust your judgment. Darksiders or Dragon's Dogma. Field job doesn't pay much, and one of these will be my game for the next two months. Yikes, dude. Personally, man, if you're gonna go between Dragon's Dogma and Darksiders, I'd probably say like Dragon's Dogma, but I mean Darksiders is really good too, man. But Dragon's Dogma is really good. They're both the same price too. I think they're both $29.99. So I guess I would say Dragon's Dogma. Darksiders comes out first though. Dragon's Dogma comes out at the end of the month. Darksiders comes out at the beginning of the month. So Wii U wasn't necessarily hard to develop on. Nate, that's a myth that people just kind of made up. Wii U wasn't hard to develop on. It used PowerPC. It used old ass architecture that's been around forever. And it wasn't hard to develop on at all. Although developers, I mean, it could be a little bit difficult to kind of port some things, but in terms of developing on the system, nah, it wasn't hard to develop on at all. No harder than any other system, because it used PowerPC. It was just an evolution of what the GameCube did, which the GameCube was easy to develop on. What the Wii did, the Wii was easy to develop on. The Wii U was easy to develop on as well. It was PowerPC. PowerPC's been around forever. But yeah, that's that. But yeah, definitely gimmicky. Absolutely. Absolutely. The Wii U was an upgraded GameCube. No, the Wii U wasn't an upgraded GameCube. No, that's not true at all. The Wii U is much more powerful than the GameCube. It used the same architecture, PowerPC, which the Wii also, the Wii was an upgraded GameCube. The Wii U was definitely not an upgraded GameCube. It was just PowerPC. It's the same architecture, which that'd be like saying, oh, well, the Xbox One X is an upgraded Xbox because it's using x86 or like an upgraded Xbox, the original Xbox. It's not. It's way more powerful, right? It's using x86. So that's really what it comes down to. But no, the Wii U is much more powerful than the GameCube. The Wii was an upgraded GameCube, though. I agree with that. Let's see here. It was difficult for devs because it was underpowered. It wasn't no, even with that, I mean, we weren't even seeing devs port over the 360 and PS3 games, though. So you can sit there and say, oh, well, it was underpowered. It was hard for them but they weren't even porting over the PS3 and 360 games, which was not hard to do. Porting over from PS3 to 360 or from 360 to the Wii U was not a hard thing to do. A lot of developers did it. It wasn't very hard. You guys are kind of playing into this whole like what people are saying online. None of you guys ever developed games or even talked to a single developer. But I talked to multiple developers and guys who ported over stuff. And they're like, oh, yeah, we didn't really have a problem porting over. I mean, obviously, it would have been better if they used something else. But the developers that I spoke to that ported over games, like when I went to E3 and I interviewed developers, they never said it was hard to develop on or anything like that. I mean, some might have said, like, oh, yeah, they don't, it's not ideal or it's not like as streamlined as it could be, or maybe we're doing something different, but nobody ever said it was hard. Like, these guys aren't dumb. Like, people out here trying to make it seem like it was like rocket science to put a game on the Wii U. If the Wii U sold better, people would have developed on it more, plain and simple. You probably wouldn't have heard all this stuff that you guys are sitting here and just regurgitating that you've heard over the internet. But like, if you actually talk to a developer who's ported over a game, none of them is going to sit there and say, oh my God, this was just so hard. Like, like, none of them are going to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of them aren't like that. Pretty much 99% of them are just like, oh yeah, I mean, like, we could do it. It wasn't a thing. Let's see here. I mean, the general consumer heard Wii, and then they instantly probably thought, oh, I think because I bought a Wii. So they move on, just in my opinion, though. I mean, like I said, yeah, but it wasn't just general consumers, though. It was like people who were actually into games that were like assuming things, though. Like like I stated before, Nintendo never said it was like an add-on or anything like that. So I mean, you can put a letter after something. That doesn't mean it's an add-on. You know what I'm saying? Like Xbox 360, Xbox One. Microsoft made something called Xbox One, which there already is an Xbox Original One. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was like, is this an add-on for the original Xbox? You know, it's like, so I mean, like, it was just a lot of like stupidity, like assuming on that part. And then like Microsoft literally named the system called Xbox One. There already is an Xbox One. You know, like, so yeah. Wii U development was not hard. I have a Wii U dev kit and worked on stuff for it. It was easy. Exactly. Thank you for an actual developer here, Nicholas Warlittle. Yeah, he's actually a developer and makes games. And yeah, nobody that I spoke to, nobody ever said, because it's the same thing. Like it wasn't hard to make games on the GameCube. It wasn't hard to make games on the Wii. Why would the Wii U all of a sudden be hard to make games on the Wii U? It was just certain stuff that some developers were trying to do might have been more difficult, you know, but it wasn't like a super hard thing. From every developer that I talked to, and like I said, I talked to developers who ported over Batman. I talked to developers who ported over what was the other game that Darksiders, back when the old THQ was there. I talked to so many different developers, and none of them said anything about it being so hard to port over games, you know. But that's just my take. Obviously, you can probably hear other developers or people saying otherwise, but yeah. I keep hearing Ryu, but I don't know what that is. Yeah, it's this thing. It's just this random thing. I don't know what it is either. Persona 5 Sports. Okay. Persona 5 Sports. Yeah, well, because yeah, obviously the low sales were obviously one of the reasons why developers didn't. I mean, that's the main reason why developers weren't like making as many games for it. If the system sold, obviously people would have developed on it more. So yeah. Let's see. Following the Xbox One name, the next one should be the Zero. Yeah, seriously. Xbox Zero. I think the next Xbox is going to be called Xbox. I think it's going to be called Xbox Infinity. Xbox Infinite. That's what it's going to be called. And it's just like, it's all DRM, always online. Xbox Infinite, baby. Let's do it. Let's see here. Deadlock 7 says, player since the PS3 was notoriously hard to develop for, but they brought loads of games to that once they freed up some space, RAM, etc. after updates. Yeah, exactly. They still brought games to it. Even when the system wasn't selling as well, they still brought games to it. So, So yeah, because it was, I mean, but then again, if you look at the sales were, even though the PS3 wasn't selling well at the beginning, like it was still selling way better than like the Wii U was selling. So yeah, I bought my Wii U dev kit for about 2K, and 2 months later, Switch was announced. I was so pissed. Oh, that's horrible, dude. 2K, Jesus, that's a lot of money to spend, dude. Yo, Abaddon with the $10 almost Toby Buster. Let's go, Konohamaru, swinging through from the East Coast. And Abaddon says, thank you, man. We haven't had a donation. It's been a while. It's been about an hour since the last one. So thank you so much, Abaddon. I appreciate the donation, homie. Thank you for supporting the stream. Make sure you guys check out my homie Abaddon. Had a brand new video today going over a custom beat hip-hop remix for Chrono Trigger. So make sure you guys check that out on this channel. Abaddon, make sure you let people know about your channel, or you can even link your video if you want, or just link your channel so they'll see your on your. So yeah, link your channel so they can subscribe to your channel. But yeah, he actually did that. It was great. Looked like so much work, man. Like, oh my god, I was talking to you about it too. That looks like way too much work. Oh my gosh, the editing on there looks insane, dude. I got like goosebumps and like a cold sweat when I started watching that video. And I started seeing like the cuts and everything. I'm just like, oh goodness gracious, how long did it take for him to edit this video? I can just tell. I've been editing for 7 years now. How long have I been editing for? No, 8. I've been editing for 8 years. And I'm still trash. And I still saw that video. But anyway, you guys check it out. There was a lot of love and time and effort put into that video. So please make sure you guys check it out when you have the opportunity. Thank you for Abaddon. He says, smash! Let's go. Thank you so much, Abaddon. Appreciate the support on the channel. Thank you guys so much. Good stream today so far. Good stream. Thank you for the support, guys. I appreciate that. Although I'm still a top stream. Although Abaddon completely bodied me in the stream chat here. Like, yo, hitting that Toby Blaster did it, man. Took out that HP. That new jutsu. Let's see. Ryu Kage says Xbox Infinite. All right, guys. We're also in a random Q&A. If you have questions, I've got answers for you guys, maybe. So if you got any random questions, feel free to drop them in the chat. Tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence. We're going to go for about another 24 minutes on this one. Keep that a solid 2 hours. And then we'll probably be back for a night stream of PE Live. But I'm going to see if update 2.0.0, we might stream that too later as well. So yeah. Let's see. Fun fact: it's Final Fantasy VI's 25th birthday today. Yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe to Abaddon's channel. He actually just linked it right there. So yeah, make sure you guys go subscribe. But thank you so much for the $10 donation, Abaddon. I appreciate that, my man. I really do appreciate that. Let's see here. The Y box, Xbox Infinite, Xbox Zero, Xbox Z, Xbox the Third, Xbox PI or PI. They'll pick some ridiculous name. Is all we know. Yeah, man. Xbox All for One, Xbox Ultimate. Ooh, Xbox Ultimate says Nate. Okay. The audio editing took longer than the video portion. Yeah, I can only imagine, dude. Well, because I saw some fades. I saw some like fading of it, and like so you had to like edit and cut out some stuff maybe like you mispronounced or stuff that was like it was clean. I mean, I'm just talking from a video editor standpoint, you know, not like there was mispronunciations and stuff like that in the video because there wasn't, because you don't see them because of the cuts and the fades, and it looks clean. Everything looks good. And it's green screen too, so the background doesn't fade with it. It's just yourself just kind of fades with it, you know. So it's very clean editing, man. It took a long time. Green screen videos just videos just suck. Like they just suck because it takes way longer. I mean, if you've got a good PC, obviously it's not as long, but doing a green screen, and I'll get the donation in just a bit. Green screen video compared to regular video renders 10 times faster, just like a regular 1080p video. Way faster. Green screen, it like takes way longer. It's stupid. Shout out to Chibi Vigno with the $2 donation. It says last minute support, clutch shimmy. Yo, let's go. Thank you so much for that shimmy. Appreciate that. Got that clutch shimmy going. Thank you so much for the support. We still got a little bit more time left, so I do appreciate that, guys. Thank you. You guys have been generous today, so I appreciate that. Let's see. All right, take it easy, Chibi Vigno. You got to go. Thank you for dropping some support before you go, man. Have you heard about the all black spine for Darksiders for Switch? Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, I've heard about it. Let's see. What's up, Psycho Pie? Good to see you here, my man. Yeah, you're a little late. You're about an hour and a half late, but that's okay. About an hour and a half late. That's all good. Xbox Super Turbo Mega Championship Edition. That sounds like a good way. PlayStation's way of naming consoles is boring, but it works for them. Absolutely. PlayStation 1, or just PlayStation, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. This one's going to be called the PlayStation 5. And it works for them. It works for them, and it makes sense. I don't see them changing up from that because you don't want to confuse consumers, because consumers can be easily confused. Consumers can be easily confused. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, keep the questions coming, though, guys. If you guys got questions, I got answers for you guys. So let me know. Xbox L's, take it, because that's all it's going to be taken. Bruh. That was cold. Psychopie just got back from school. Shout outs to schools. Guessing high school or college or one of those two, right? Bruh. Yo, what's up? Kimmerix, Evan from the Spawncast is here. From John from Spawn Waves channel. Good to see you here, Evan. I was actually checking out. Make sure you guys check out Evan's Twitch page. I was checking out Evan on Twitch. It's the same name, just Kimmerix Project. Yo, good stuff, man. He does art. Man, it was really cool. He was doing a shirt for Dreamcast Guy. I was just looking at it. I was like, yo, look at all this cool stuff. I finally was able to catch a stream of his live. Usually I'm at the gym when he was streaming, but today was not my gym day, and he was streaming. So I was like, oh, I'm going to watch this for sure. So it was cool hanging out with Evan. Yeah, that's Evan. That's him. Kimmerix Project right there. Let's see here. High school, it's very hard. Yeah, high school can be difficult. Yeah, Psychopie. Thank you for the support, man. Even though you're in high school, man, I appreciate that. Thank you for the support. High school can be very difficult. High school can be a very challenging time for many kids. You're going through so many different changes, body-wise, voice-wise, everything, like peer pressure. High school can be horrible. High school can make or break you, like how you're going to turn out in life. High school is very, very difficult. And the classes are, I mean, obviously if you're trying to go to college, the classes are hard. It's not easy at all. High school for me was, I think it was good, but at the same time I should have done a lot better than I did. Like I made many mistakes in high school. Xbox 4K, I mean, that could be a name, man. That could be a name. What is the Pro? Is it just a revision of the existing Switch? Yeah, I would think it'd be a revision. Those models get phased out and then they have a new low-cost portable version. I mean, it could be that the current version of the Switch gets phased out and the Pro kind of takes over as the normal model. I mean, that could be it. Then again, it could be that the normal version just gets phased out, you know, and then they do like a new Switch Mini. But yeah, a Pro is like a revision, like hands-on with Q. It's like the new Nintendo 3DS. Think of it like that, right? It's just a revision of the current model, but like with upgraded parts or equipment or whatever, better graphics, stuff like that, more RAM. Yeah, so it's just basically like a little upgrade of what we already got, or upgrade of what we've got. So yeah, Xbox cross-platform. Okay. Let's see here. Amina Parker says Hellblade looks nice. Has Persona 5 been announced for Switch? No. I mean, if Persona 5 has been announced for Switch, wouldn't we already? You would know. Like if you have to ask the question if Persona 5 has been announced for Switch, then obviously it hasn't been announced for Switch, because you would know. And the title of the stream would be Persona 5 announced for Switch. You would know. You would know. So I mean, no, Persona 5 hasn't been announced for Switch. But in terms of Hellblade, yes, Hellblade does look really nice. The conversation on Persona 5 start yet? Maurice Charles, all you got to do is look down on like your stream, and you'll see when we started streaming, and you'll notice that you came into this stream an hour and 42 minutes later. So just one thing to realize, that guys, if you want to know where we are on the stream, like just look down right below the stream and you can see when the stream started. So yeah, we already talked about Persona 5. Essentially what it is, my man, Maurice Charles, you probably didn't watch my video either. So I'll let you know about that too. I had a video on Persona 5S. There was a website that was started up, okay, by Atlas. So it officially confirms more information on Persona 5S on April 25th. A lot of people are guessing that it's potentially the Switch version of it. Now, if you want to know more about that, because I'm not going to go over everything again, because I already went over it, and I did a video on it this morning. Make sure you check out my video on the channel. That's already up. That's already up on the channel. So yeah, the hands-on the third says, I think Switch Mini would stick around longer than Pro. I don't know if it'd stick around longer. I don't know. I don't think so. I think they'd probably do both. They'd probably roll with both of them, just like Xbox One S and Xbox One X are both around, you know. So yeah, that's my birthday. Sweet. Cool, Maurice. Make sure you guys check out, like I said, every single day on the channel. We got new videos every single day, guys. We got new videos every single day. If you're here in the West Coast, you can watch it before you go to school, before you go to work, whatever the case is. It's 6 a.m. If you're on the East Coast, boys, well, you might need to get it in right when you get to work, or when you have your first break, you can get it in. But we always got videos, multiple videos each day. whether it's a combination of live streams and regular videos or regular videos. That's up on the channel every single day. So if you want to be up to date on the latest information, just make sure you check out the channel every single morning. You should be good. Psychopie says, do they think do they think they'll upgrade storage on the Switch Pro? I think it's a potential that you get an SD memory card with it, but yeah, I think there's also potential that they upgrade a little bit. But flash memory is expensive, so that memory that they use in the Switch is actually really expensive, and even doubling it would increase the price quite a bit. So I think if they are going to upgrade the memory, they'll probably just give you like a 32 gigabyte SD card or like a 64 gigabyte SD card in there if they do, because that's way cheaper than actually upgrading, putting more flash memory in there. Let's see here. Wound Up Penguin says, I like the Japanese games more than Western games. What are your favorite AAA Western games that are not Sony first party or Mass Effect? Probably Skyrim. Skyrim is probably my favorite third party game. My favorite third party game, like major or AAA, whatever the hell you want to call it, on the system. But yeah, I'm not a fan of Western games. I buy them and I play them and I hate them, or I just collect them. But I'm not a big fan of Western games in general at all. However, Skyrim is very good, and Mass Effect is very good. But you said no Mass Effect, so Skyrim is probably my favorite game. My favorite Western game on the Switch is Skyrim by far, hands down. Like my non-indie game, Skyrim easily, free. Let's see, Nate says, LOL, how disappointed will people be when Persona 5 is not a Switch port? Well, is that a question? Or is that something, are you trying to say that it's not going to happen? Let me know, and then I can answer your question. Like, I can answer whatever you're trying to say, because it looks like you're trying to make a statement. So are you telling me that Joker is going to be in Persona 5? Or sorry, Joker is going to be in Smash Brothers, but Joker is not going to be on the Switch in terms of a game? Is that what you're trying to tell me? That Joker gets in somehow, but he's not going to be, there's no game there's no game on the Switch? Is that what you're saying? It's just a hypothetical. No, and I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. Do you honestly think that Nintendo would put Joker in the game and not have Joker on the Switch? Because Persona Q2, Joker's in there, but that's the 3DS. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate is not on the 3DS. It's only on the Switch. So do you think that Nintendo would put Joker as a DLC character and give that game free publicity and all that stuff and not have anything with Persona 5 on the Switch? Is that what you're saying? Hypothetically speaking. Is that what you think? Is that a possibility? I mean, I just want to know. But I think people, to answer your question, yeah, people would be salty, of course. Psychopie says, is there a reason why you don't like Western games, or is it just preference? Well, if Western games were actually better, then I'd like them. Western games, to me, often follow flowchart gameplay, or they follow very boring type of styles. Like, there's nothing really exciting about a lot of Western games. Like, whenever I play, like, there's nothing ever any unique elements with them. It's just like, oh, this game, okay, graphics, oh, well, it's just like the same. It's like, it's just something about Western games that I don't like. I really don't like. There's a lot of jank in like Skyrim, and maybe that's why I like Skyrim, because there's a lot of jank in it. But like, people sit here and act like Doom is the greatest thing ever, and while Doom is okay, all I see is just a first-person shooter that I've played a million times over again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see anything unique. I don't see anything special. I just see a first-person shooter where you just shoot. And, like, I get it. Doom is cool. I get it. Wolfenstein. People like these. I got Doom. I got Wolfenstein. They're fine. I've played them. But, like, I don't see anything special with these games. They're not really fun to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these Western games are like that. Or there's just, like, bad controls. Like, you control the game. Like, I'm playing Watch Dogs 2, and I'm like, why does this game control like trash, man? Like, why is there so much delay? And I'm on a monitor and there's delay. Like, it just, like, the controls don't ever feel well. Like, it just seems like there's just the same old. It doesn't feel like they really do anything unique or different in a lot of these Western games. And that's just my opinion on there. Now, if you disagree, that's fine. But I mean, I play a lot of Western games. I buy a lot of them, and they all just seem like they're just kind of boring, like, so yeah. That's my opinion. See, like for example, Red Dead. Red Dead is great, right? I like the original Red Dead. Red Dead is good. I played a lot of Western games on the 360. Western games were cool. Like, I liked a lot more Western games in the 7th generation than the 8th generation. For me, the 8th generation, the Western games weren't doing it. But the 7th generation, I liked a lot of Western games. Red Dead 1, I played all the Red Deads. I played because Red Dead started on the PS2. Okay, so I've played and beat all the Red Deads except Red Dead Redemption, like the 2. Red Dead Redemption 2 has the most ridiculous input lag and delay. The most ridiculous input delay and controls that I have ever seen for a game that was like $5 billion to make or whatever the case is. Like, why is there so, like, why are the controls so bad in this game? Like, I don't understand why the controls are so bad in this game. Like, why is everything so damn delayed? You know, it's like, it just makes, I don't want to play a game where I press a button and then like 2.5 seconds later, the character moves, and he moves like a freaking sluggish, like, I don't want to sit here and say that's realistic. No, when I'm in real life, I can move. I don't think about something and then it takes me 2 seconds later to move. You know what I'm saying? Like when I want to walk, like it's not realistic. There's nothing that's realistic about the damn movement in Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not instant, it's not quick, it's not fun. I don't find that type of controls fun. You know what I'm saying? Like why are they so damn delayed? You know, like I never understand that. And like a lot of Western games tend to be like that, where the controls just feel like trash, dude. But that's just, like I said, that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Let's see, because they focus on graphics and being a cinematic experience instead of actually being a good game. Yeah, I mean, like I played like what was it, like The Order 1886 or whatever. Dude, that game's like hot garbage, man. Like there's like so many Western, like I mean, there's hot garbage Japanese games too. I mean, it's that there is that as well. It's not like Japanese developers are absolved of making garbage games as well. But what I find is that the best games that I like to play, like for example, you know, like if you're talking about like Fire Emblem, you know, like unique gameplay elements that you don't see a lot of places. You see stuff like Valkyria Chronicles 4, unique RPG that you don't see anywhere else. You see stuff like Xenoblade, unique RPG, unique elements that like Western games wouldn't even dream of trying to implement. They're going to be way more basic. They're going to be way more cut and dry. They're not going to try to implement all that because they'll confuse the people that want to play the game, you know? So that's just my thought process on it. Red Dead Redemption 2 is bland. My friends get mad at me for not playing it and enjoying it, but the controls are horrible. The game seems cool. I watched a lot of it on Twitch. It seems cool. But I will say this, Western games are amazing to watch. I love watching Western games. Like I'll watch Battlefield. I'll watch all these different Western games. They're great to watch because they are a lot of them are cinematic experiences. They have less mechanics and less stuff. They're simpler to play. So they're very good for watching, like on Twitch. So I don't hate Western games in terms of the game itself. I don't want them to not exist, or I'm not going to bash them on like in videos and things like that. I'm just going to give you guys my honest opinion on them in terms of me playing. Not in terms of me watching, completely different thing. Western games are fantastic. I watched Far Cry. I watched lots of stuff. They're cool to watch. Rainbow Six Siege is great. I watch, what else? I watch PUBG. PUBG's trash in my opinion to play, but I watch PUBG. If I think it's Silent Sentry. He's getting huge in Grand Theft Auto roleplay, by the way. If you guys haven't heard of him on Twitch, but I'll watch stuff like that. I'll watch Western games all day, but I'm not gonna sit here and play them. Yo, what's good, Blue Satire? Good, thanks for coming out to the stream, my man. So yeah. That's my thoughts. Omega Chase says, does Cyberpunk 77 catch your interest? Are The Witcher 3 and Horizon Zero Dawn on your list of dispute Western games? I have The Witcher 3. I have Horizon Zero Dawn. I like Horizon Zero Dawn more than I like The Witcher 3. Horizon Zero Dawn is good. It's good. It's still like not like my favorite, but I think for Sony games, I think it's my favorite PS4 game outside of like my favorite first party Sony game. It's probably that out of all the first party Sony games that I've played, it's my favorite one. But it's like, I mean, I think like Persona and stuff is better, but no, it's good, dude. It's good. It's good. So yeah. In terms of Witcher 3, I don't like The Witcher 3, but maybe I need to play it on my Xbox One X because it has improved frame rate and better visuals and all that stuff. So maybe I need to try it out again on my Xbox One X. My problem with open world games on PS4 and Xbox One, they're just open world just because. Like they don't really have open, like the problem is that, like, what's it called, spoiled me. Breath of the Wild spoiled me. You know, when I got Breath of the Wild, it was just like, yo, like you actually, this is a real open world game. You interact with the open world. That's what it is. It is the open world, you know, like you have to sit there and hunt. You sit there, you hide, you know, in the grass or whatever. You sit there, you cut things down, like you chop a tree to cross over an area, like, or you chop down a tree, like you paraglide, you climb up mountains, like there's like the rain that can affect what you do, like different types of elements. You can set fires and it starts up like a little, like an air thingy, then you can use that air thingy to get it to other places. Like, it's, to me, it's a real open world game. These games, games that are open world are just open world just because. Like in Horizon Zero Dawn, bro, you can't even cut a blade of grass. This is the best looking RPG that I've ever seen, right? PS4 Pro, best looking thing. Bro, you can't even cut a blade of grass. You can't even hit a tree. You got a freaking blade and you can't even put a dent in a tree. Because they're so focused on it just being an open world, they forget like the other little things to where you can do to actually make it a cool open world game. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just open world just because. It's just not empty, but it's just a big open world to run around in and fight enemies. Breath of the Wild was like the first like open world game that I truly felt like, yo, this is real. Like it really is an open world game, because I've never been huge on open world games. Like I've never been huge on them. I mean, they're cool and I play a lot of them and they're great. But I've never been huge on completely like open world games. Breath of the Wild changed my mind on that. So yeah, that's just my opinion on it. Like when I play like The Witcher and I play, it's just like you're just running around in a big open world. But what do you do in that open world? You just go from one point to another point. It's not a real open world game. It's just open world because that's the cool thing. Oh great, I can run around on my horse from this area to this area. Okay, but what can you do in that open world? What takes advantage of it being that? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's just a big ass open world, you know? Like Breath of the Wild actually did more with it, So that's just my thoughts. Sacrifices, that makes sense. I totally agree with you. With me, I don't really care what game is rated or where it's from. I just like to be entertained, Yeah, I mean, that's the same with me. I've just realized that a lot of times, like a lot of mechanics and stuff are put, like in terms of me playing, oh yeah, like I want to play like more Japanese games. But in terms of, like I said, watching, I don't want Western games to go anywhere. I don't want them to stop making what they are, because watching Western games can sometimes be more entertaining than Japanese games. I don't watch people play Xenoblade, Like, I rather, like, if I see somebody play Xenoblade, I want to play Xenoblade, Like, I'll just start playing Xenoblade myself. So I watch people play a bunch of stuff that I don't play. But even if you look at stuff like for example, like Sekiro, that's a Japanese game, right? Look at how Sekiro is taking over Twitch. Look at how Sekiro is becoming like huge. Like that's a Japanese game. Like, can a Western developer make a game like Sekiro? No, a Western developer is not going to make a game like Sekiro. Like the way that the mechanics work in that game, the parry system, stance, like all these little mechanics into this action game, you are not going to see that from a Western developer. You're going to see something like Ghost of Tsushima. You know what I'm saying? You're going to see like, oh, it's all about graphics and blah, blah, blah. But they're not going to have the mechanics. It's not going to have the depth that a Sekiro has. It's not going to have it. So like that is the type of game that a Japanese developer can make, like a Souls game, right? For example, these are the type of complex mechanics, intricate type of things that you just don't see in Western games, that you're never going to see. Like, they can't make it. They can't. But Sekiro is insane. I don't want to play Sekiro myself. I don't have any desire to play it. But it looks amazing, like all the cool stuff in there is so cool, like with Sekiro, And like, are there any Western developers that can make a game like Sekiro? Do you guys see anything like that? Even if you want to talk about like PS4, Xbox One, whatever, like you just don't see that, from them. And there's been, hand-to-hand combat games. Like look at The Witcher, and I know Witcher and Sekiro are very different, but look at The Witcher's mechanics and then look at Sekiro's mechanics. It's like Sekiro looks like so much better, you know what I'm saying? Like combat-wise and everything, like Sekiro's like so much better, But then again, Sekiro's not Sekiro. It is an RPG, but it's like a weird type of RPG, right? Like it's a very weird type of RPG. So yeah. Turtles has a good comment. Says Breath of the Wild open world is just fun to do things in. We're talking about a world with many working pieces as opposed to a lot of space to run around in. Okay. All right, guys, we got 2 more minutes actually. That Breath of the Wild and open world thing went on for a little bit longer than I thought. So we got 2 more minutes. So if you guys have questions, feel free to put those questions in and I'll answer them in these last 2 minutes, guys. Let's see. Witcher 3 has garbage gameplay. I quit after 20 minutes. I quit after about an hour and a half to 2 hours. I was like, dude, this is not good. I was like, dude, this is not good, man. Skyrim open world. Skyrim's open world. Yeah, I like Skyrim. I like Skyrim though. The funny thing about Skyrim is that Skyrim was completely different from what we've seen before. Skyrim, the type of gameplay that was in Skyrim was completely different. It was completely different from other Western games. Well, Oblivion. It was evolved from Oblivion, right? But Oblivion had combat that was annoying at times, but it was an evolved version of Oblivion. But even Oblivion, I liked Oblivion, but that was very different from what we saw from other Western games. That was very, very different from what we saw with other Western games. So that's why Oblivion and Skyrim caught my eye, because it was just nuts. I mean, it was nuts the way that the game played. Fallout, once again, Fallout, very different open world type of RPG. I love Fallout. Skyrim and Fallout, those are my two favorite, like, Western, like, Skyrim, Mass Effect, Fallout, I love those. I love all of them. Mass Effect is my favorite, Skyrim, then Fallout. But I 100% did Fallout 3 on the Xbox 360. And all the DLC. I got all the achievements, everything in Fallout 3 on the Xbox 360. 5 million hours into it. So, yeah. Good stuff. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap it up here. That is 2 hours on the stream. We'll be back later tonight with another nightcast of it. If you have not hit that like button, please make sure you do so. But before you guys go, we had a lot of people who joined up new today. Please make sure you guys check out the channel. We've got a brand new video on AI, the Somnium Files, the craziest hidden gem game that you could see. The craziest game. The craziest Switch game that you maybe don't know anything about. Some of you guys have heard of it. Some of you guys probably haven't. Please make sure you guys check out that video. I like the video. I think I did a good job. And the thumbnail is very appealing. That's a cool girl on there. So make sure you guys check out my video that I did on there. We're going to talk about on the night stream, though. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about something. So check out that game. Check out that if you have not seen it yet. Another thing, guys. We are also, make sure you follow me on Twitter as well. Thank you, Dank Meme. Follow me on Twitter if you've not. Follow me on Twitter. If you want to know more information on Persona 5S and what's going on there, make sure you have my video and more of my thoughts on Persona 5S. So if some of you guys came in late, make sure you check out my video on Persona 5S. I actually did a video that was up early in the morning. So if you have not seen that, make sure you check it out. Now, if you want to watch the replay of this stream will be up. This stream will be up in a little bit. So give me about an hour or so, and the stream will be up in terms of the replay of the stream. So you can rewatch this PE live if you did like it. So awesome stuff. Thank you, Maurice Charles. Thank you for coming out to the stream. I appreciate that. I don't see your name very often, but thank you for coming out to the stream, my man. Hopefully you can make it out to more of them. And check out the videos when you guys get the opportunity. So that's it for today, guys. Good viewership, over 100 people. Appreciate that. And we will be back later tonight, either for PE Live. If I can't find topics for PE Live, then we're just going to do a Smash Brothers stream. We're going to wait for the update, then we'll just do Smash Brothers. If I can find topics for PE Live, then we'll talk about that, and then we will maybe do Smash Brothers later tonight once the update drops. So yeah, a lot of content on Player Essence today, a lot of videos, a lot of live streams. Definitely going to be a good day. Definitely going to be a good day. So halfway through it, we got a little bit more left to do. Actually, more than halfway. About halfway. Whatever. More than halfway. So anyway, we'll see you guys later, whether it's the live stream for Smash or whether it is another PE Live. I'll let you guys know on Twitter, so make sure you guys follow me on Twitter for all the latest updates on what's going on Player Essence. So thank you guys. I want to say one more thing for all the supporters today, for all the Elite Ninja. We did have a new Elite Ninja, Chibi Vigno. He left. But thank you so much, Chibi Vigno. Also, donations today, guys. Thank you guys so much. Avedon with the 10, Chibi Vigno with the 2, Aiden Quinn with the 2, Matthew Hammond with the 2. And also I donated $20 to myself as well. So thank you guys so much for the donations as well. And thank you for the Twitch follows and everything. I appreciate all of you guys. You guys all have a nice day. Take care of yourselves. Be safe out there. And we will see you back right here on Player Essence for more live streaming and more content very, very, very soon. All right, guys. Follow me on Twitter for get the latest updates. Probably going to do like around 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. PT or so. Anything like that. Aron with the $1.99 donation. It says bye. All right, thank you so much, Aron. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $1.99 donation through Super Chat. Appreciate that, my man. And we will see you guys later. Peace.